Ready? Liking 18. Set. Hurt. Set up. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Ultra. Set. Here we go. Left, hey, green. Cut. Ready? Here we go, set! Liking 18! Set, read alert! Set, hurt! Go street! Go! Man! 19 Charger! Set up! Let go! Right. 19. Right, 97. Cut, cut. Set, ready. 50 men. Set. Let's go. Ultra, full pink.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, Mahomes. inside, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up. Now Barkley. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
action here. Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's now 3rd and 7.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7, and he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play, and even 30 yards.
First and goal at the
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard.
Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
We're trying to pick this up with a hot pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Bigsby to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A first down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. And in motion is Brown. To the air again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 3rd and a long way to go. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Here comes the Eagles punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Out of his own end zone, it's and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second and 1. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down markers. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to even the score late. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be third down. Here's Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, it's Hurts. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down. Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's Goddard in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up now for second down.
Second and 7. At the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. Wow. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hurts to the air on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
180, 180.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Big-time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
Get a hand on it. Lock it. Lock it to the ground. Get in his face. Where you are, baby. Get your hands up. Snap, Tony! Get your hands up. Stay in your lane.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
4 quarters
Kansas City.
could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Bigsby to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Again, Hurts. Outline, that's Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Hurts will try it again. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts again. He's got the 2021 Heisman. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 2nd down, Hurts. This one is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First and 10.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the
To the air again. Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Play action here. Mahomes on the run to the right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Now Mahomes. 2 minutes remain in the second overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner. After this, line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This kick is good. He got it. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been